welcome back to my channel. My name is Ola. I film about weight loss, health benefits, how to stay healthy, health maintenance, you name it, family, lifestyle, and behavior uh, therapies, a little bit of it. So today we're going to be talking about IF, intermittent fasting versus ketogenic diet. I've had a lot of questions about this. So today I'm going to be telling you what I feel, my own takeaway clinically, what I feel about IF and keto. So stay with me, don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. If it's your first time, please subscribe, share this information. There's nothing wrong in sharing information, and subscription is free. So let's dive into the video. What is IF and keto? So IF, intermittent fasting, is eating certain time of certain, how do I say, specific period of time. So there are two types of IF. You have the 7 to 7, which is 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and you have the 16-8. So meaning that 16 hours of the time you are not eating, 8 hours is when you eat. So with this IF, some people often get it confused. Even with the IF, you have to understand that there is a calorie count and you have to follow a diet. Not because you are allowed to eat 12 hours or 8 or 6 hours, you can eat anything. No. So for the 7 to 7 is easy peasy. Let's say you start your breakfast 7 in the morning and your last meal usually should be 2 hours before your bedtime. Your last meal should be 2 hours before the cutoff of the 12 hours, the 12 hours window that you have. Meaning if you eat your breakfast at 7, your lunch at 12, your dinner has to be at 5. That keeps you in that window hours. In between, it's not that you cannot eat anything, you can, but your calorie should not be more than 50. Calories should not be we should not be more than 50 in between those meals. Some people say, oh, I don't want to break my fast. Yeah, you can drink something. You can drink black coffee if you're a coffee type. You can drink any of the smoothies that I talk about in my video, or the drinks as well. So that should put you in that 50 calories. So in between, let's say from lunch to breakfast, you cannot have more than 50. From lunch to dinner, you cannot have more than 50. So what is keto? Keto is eating very high protein fat diet. Research says that with some people combine both, but necessarily you don't have to combine both. You don't have to. They both work. But the question I always ask people, that what sustain you most? My own answer is the IF. And the reason why I said it is because with IF, your visceral wall, which is the stomach wall, it becomes smaller, because remember, you're training yourself to eat, and it becomes part of you. It becomes your habit. So you're training yourself to eat around certain time, specific time. You're following that. While with the ketogenic diet, you know, once you stop the ketogenic diet, the research says that people often gain the weight that they have dropped up to twice of that weight. Yeah, up to 2 times of that weight. So versus the IF, in the long run, your stomach becomes smaller, and now your quantity intake becomes smaller as well. So the high health has its own benefit. It sustain you, sustainability. IF, yes. For the keto, I would say no. Another thing is, the research says people with ketogenic diet, they find it easier to follow. Well, another bad thing about keto is you cannot go anywhere to eat, because you have this high fat, high protein. So you are, you have a selective of restaurant that you can go to eat, then that will satisfy that ketogenic diet that you are following. And another thing, another benefit did I call that one benefits? I'm sorry. The benefit of the keto is it's used to treat people with a neurology problem. Example, people with seizures. Research says that when they put seizure patients on high fat and high protein diet, it helps control their seizure activities. So that's another good thing. So don't go away. I'll be right back telling you more about IF versus ketogenic diet. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So yes, we are still talking about IF versus ketogenic diet. So with the IF, I said earlier that you have 7 to 7 and or 16 to 8, which is a 7 in the morning to 7 p.m. You can eat 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. no food. So the other one is we call it 16 to 8, meaning that you can eat your breakfast at 10 in the morning and your last meal at 5 p.m. So which I don't think this is difficult for people to do. The problem that people often face is following that calorie count. If you're on a weight journey, if you're on a weight loss journey, you need to be within that 1500 to 2000. That is a calorie. That is what you need per day to for you to be able to for you to be able to lose that weight and meet the goal of your ideal size. So I always tell people that we all dream. I want to wear, I'm wearing my size, but some people want to wear 6. I'm size 6. Some people want to wear 6. Some people want to wear 8. Some people want to wear 12. So that's a dream, and dreams are hope and they are blurry vision. But for your vision to become reality, you have to take a step. So that is why when you are doing anything in the weight loss journey, you have to do it right. So with the ketogenic diet and the IF, they both use your fat. So it's like when you don't eat for a certain period of time, your body converts the fat to energy. So also we call it ketosis. Also ketogenic, they both push your body into ketosis for you to be able to get energy, that sustain you through the day. So when you are doing keto or IF, they both work for weight loss journey, but the most effective one according to research is IF. But the most difficult one to follow is the IF. But some people do both. You don't have to do both. You don't want to put your body through stress. So you really don't need to do both. You can do either or. But my own thing is IF. I've done it. It worked for me. A lot of time people do Daniel fasting as a Christian, and people, believe it or not, people do Daniel fasting for weight loss as well, whereby they eat fruit, for maybe 7 days period, certain amount of time, and they drop the weight. You've heard people saying water fasting. Religiously, we do water fasting as well, where you pray and you just keep drinking water to cleanse the system. And people do it for weight loss as well. So IF versus keto, I tried to explain it. IF is sustainable, keto is not. They both work. Keto is not easy to follow. IF is easier to follow. With keto, there are a lot of researches that it says that it helps control blood sugar. IF also control blood sugar. They both control your blood sugar. And again, know that with the IF, you can eat what you want. But remember, calorie count, 1500 to 2000. And also with the keto, you need to eat healthy fat as well. If you're not doing it right, you're not gonna get a good result. If you're not eating healthy fat, you're not gonna get results. You can't say because it says eat all fat and you're just gonna eat it. I eat what I want. I did it before, but I just didn't do it live because for me, I really don't like that idea of eating fat and all that. I do have kids, and believe it or not, my youngest, when you give him chicken with skin, he's gonna take that skin out because that's what he's used to. He's not gonna eat it. So that's why he doesn't really like wings. Only if you just fry that wings or you bake it really well and it's stuck. And if he has his way, you will take it out. That's why you will always go for drumsticks, period, because it says you can take the skin out if you want to and still have meat. Well, that is his own version. Well, so if you're doing either or, feel free to do it, but make sure you are doing it the right way. IF will sustain you longer and it becomes a lifestyle. Keto, on the other hand, is good, but you have to make sure you are reading your food label, eating the good, healthy, natural fat, not feeding yourself with the fat that will clog your arteries, which a lot of times people forget and they eat processed fat. No, do it the right way. Thank you for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video. If you have any comment, put it down there. Let's talk, let's connect. Have a lovely one. Bye.